Hello and welcome to episode 5, a special golden birthday edition of Two Bros in a Pod. Wyatt just turned 27 yesterday, and I'm your host, Brennan, alongside the birthday boy. So, Wyatt, how you feeling? Feeling extra old?
Everyone keeps asking me that, and I feel like the answer is I've felt old since I graduated from undergrad a few years ago. So, yes.
Yeah, I feel you there. I feel old all the time too. But I told you this the other day. You will never be as young as me. That's great. I just love it. Always going to be older than me.
I hated that. I hated that.
But yeah, so
So,
we're recording on Friday the 28th. Yesterday was your golden birthday. So what'd you do? Anything fun?
yeah, I did so much stuff yesterday. I woke up at 6 o'clock. I got out of bed at about 6:30 because I couldn't get off my phone. And then I got cleaned up, and then it was about 7:30. I ate breakfast, and then at 8 o'clock I went into work. Didn't get done with work until about 6, and then I came home and I did schoolwork till about 8 o'clock. Oh, I ate dinner there too, so I guess 6:30, and then did school, and
Bro, this
then
sounds like the worst birthday of all time.
and then I was on the phone with all of my family, and
Oh,
then I
even
went to
worse.
bed. No, it's fine. It was a school night that had happened, so
Yeah.
we might be doing something tonight, so
Yeah.
we'll make up for it.
Yeah, once you get older, especially if your birthday is during the week, you're just kind of stuck doing your everyday normal routine. But
I know. I was like I've been thinking about this golden birthday for so long, and I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's gotta be big. It's gotta be really good. Gotta be really fun. And I worked.
yeah. Yeah, I can't even remember. Mine was when I was 14, so I don't know what we would have done. But yeah, yours, you had to wait twice as long for yours.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but that,
okay.
yeah,
We'll
that's all
make
right.
up for it.
At least you get to do something fun. Hopefully this weekend, kind of make up
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
I remember back in the day, my birthday. It was always it's in August. So the thing we would always do is go to a Brewers game or something. I feel like that's kind of
Hmm.
all we ever did special for my birthday. It's either that or my mom would always make my favorite meal for dinner. Otherwise, never really did anything crazy. Haven't been not a
Wait,
huge
hold
birthday
on.
guy.
The was it the 14th birthday where we went to Chicago? Was that the one?
Uh, with my
Or was
mom
that
and stepdad, you
yeah,
talking about? I
yeah.
don't know. We were
Was it that
young,
year?
but I feel
Yeah.
like we were in high school. Were we in high school?
I mean, yeah,
How old are you
14's
when
high
you're in
school,
high
right?
school? I have no idea.
I think 14.
Yeah, that'd be like your freshman year, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
remember, yeah, I turned 18 the summer we graduated, like right after we graduated high school,
Right.
I think. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
who knows? It could have been. That was a fun trip.
That was a very fun trip.
Went to Brewers Cubs game. I
At
don't remember
Wrigley.
who. Yeah, at Wrigley Field, which is always cool. My stepdad Charlie's a
Hmm.
big Cubs fan, um, and it's cool going to Wrigley, especially when you've only been to Miller Park basically your entire life. It's just a completely different world. Transports you back in time, especially when we went in 2014. If that, or
Hmm.
I guess when I turned 14, whatever year that would have been, but
Yep, not 2014.
not 2014. Um, Yeah, seeing the Ivy, just seeing it's like kind of like Lambeau almost, where the park is in the middle of a neighborhood kind of feel. So that was fun. And then we went to the Sears Tower at the time. I think it's called the Willis Tower now. Um, got to go all the
Oh
way
yeah,
up
that's right. They
there.
changed it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they had the thing where it leans out over the edge back then, though.
Yeah, the glass box that's
Yeah.
outside, and
Yeah.
we were too scared to go in it. It
Dude,
was
I'm
like
terrified
we're
of
like,
heights. I remember stepping out on that, and then it's almost like I couldn't move my feet anymore. I was like just stuck.
oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
scary.
yeah.
But
No thanks.
at least you're in a building. The other thing I was scared of is you take that super fast elevator all the way to the top.
Your
And I
ears
don't like,
pop.
yeah, I don't like elevators either. So,
Mm-mm.
yeah, fun day. Fun day of torture. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, very much so.
It was a good time.
Now, it was a really good weekend, and the other thing I realized this past week is there isn't very many people that know what a golden birthday means.
Really?
I had to explain it like way too many times.
Weird. I didn't even
So we need
realize
to
it
do
was
it.
yours until it took me a bit. Like I made that post on Instagram. If you want to go check it out, everybody, there's a funny reel from our camping trip. But yeah, after I
Yeah,
posted that, I was like, oh, it's actually his golden birthday. I know it doesn't really mean anything, but I'm surprised
yeah,
people don't know
yeah,
what it means.
yeah. We need to do a vote on social media and figure out how many people know what a golden birthday is because I was like, I was dumbfounded by how many people were asking me what that meant.
Yeah, I guess because people just don't really care about it. It's not like your sweet 16, especially if you're like golden
Yeah,
birthday when you're 1 through 8. I don't know. Like once you get to like nine
yeah,
or
yeah.
10, at least you like know what you're doing. Then
Right.
maybe it's a little more special. But younger than that, no one cares. And then older than what? After your 21st birthday, none of the birthdays really matter.
You don't think so? You don't think so? I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I didn't feel special at like 25. 26, you fall off your parents' insurance if you're lucky enough to still be on it. So that one sucks too. And then you're just
Very.
getting older. I don't see any upside.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think would be like the best golden birthday? Like, do you think it would be because you don't want to have it where it's like sweet 16 because then that's
Yeah.
gone
Then you
or
only get
18 or 21.
yeah.
Like, what would you think would be the sweet spot?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question cuz like
Yeah.
you don't want to be too young. Sweet 16, I
Right.
feel like that's more for girls. Maybe they like
Yeah.
girls care about that more. It's bigger for them.
Like
Um
like driver's license is more what I'm thinking.
yeah.
16.
Yeah.
So
Um but then after your 21st, like the biggest thing is, oh, I can drink now and I can legally drink in a bar. It's like, does it, I guess maybe something, I don't know. Because then you're into the real world too. So maybe it's not as cool to have your golden birthday be
yeah.
after the 21st. Maybe it's like that
Right.
10 to 15 range. But
That's
I
it.
don't know.
That's it.
Mine was the 14th and I don't remember it. So whatever.
Yeah. But I wasn't even thinking like I'm always about the years of like 22 is a Taylor Swift year, 23 is a Michael Jordan year. So when you posted on I think it was Facebook, you said the Mike Trout year, I was like, yes, that's it.
Yep.
I wasn't
Yep.
even thinking about Mike Trout. That's it. It's my Mike Trout year, everyone. Get
Yep.
ready.
I don't know. Who else is number 27? I got to pick somebody. I usually go for like the Bucks players. Like 22, that's my Michael Redd year. 23, I guess, is everybody's Jordan year. You know, that's kind of how it goes. But
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
figure out another 27. But yeah. Other than the birthday, how's things been going the last week or so?
Good, busy. I actually last weekend was in Austin, Texas for a bachelor party trip. So that was pretty fun. Got to catch up with some old college friends and college roommate that's getting married in September. So that was awesome. And but it was a long trip. I ended up driving it. It's about 6 hours from here. So drove that and then had a lot of fun. We went on went on the lake, got to see Joe Rogan and Matthew McConaughey's house
Oh,
driving
really?
by on the boat. So, yep, it was pretty neat. Their houses are huge, uh, as an understatement. But and then, yeah, Austin's a really cool place. I really like it. It's really unique compared to other cities. I mean, everywhere's got traffic, but I feel like it's really cool, like the outdoorsy downtown. Like they've got a lake or river that goes through downtown. And so you're able to, like, on the boat or kayak in basically almost through downtown. So it's really cool. But uh, ended up
Was it
doing
pretty?
that, got back on Sunday and yeah, just trying to recover from it, honestly.
Yeah. Was it pretty hot?
Man, it was hot with a
Yeah.
capital W. It was terrible. It was hot.
HAWT.
It was hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Texas heat in the summer. Never been, but I would like to go to Texas. Maybe I'll have to go with
Mhm.
you since you lived there for a while. But yeah, I've
Yeah.
also heard that um, they have really good food, and then also like it's the cost of living is pretty affordable there. I've heard. You know if that's true or not?
It is, but it's like since COVID, it's
Picking
gone
up.
up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone up pretty big. Just because I feel like everyone, like California, New York people, are all like moving down there. It's a pretty big hub, so
Mm-hmm.
the prices have gone up. I'm sure it's still more affordable than like those two places, um, but yeah, no, it's a really cool spot for sure.
Yeah. And everything has gone up since COVID. Like if you bought a house
Hmm.
before COVID and you didn't like lose your job and you're still able to afford to live
Yeah,
there, you're set, man, cuz
yeah,
after everything went crazy.
yeah, yeah, and the food too. What you said, like the food trucks there are so good. They are
Yeah.
so good. You can't miss a food truck there.
A lot
They're all really good.
a lot of good barbecue.
A lot of good barbecue, a lot of good Mexican. Um, what else they got? I mean, they even like have some like New England, uh, like lobster rolls and stuff like that in food trucks there. It's like
That's
you wouldn't
random.
even, yeah, you wouldn't even want that when you're thinking about Austin, Texas, but it's still
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way too. Like now that I live in Florida, it's more normal to get seafood. But like, say I'm back in Wisconsin, I start to think about that now. It's like, really, you can get seafood in Wisconsin? This doesn't make a lot of sense. But
Well, I mean, the
yeah, it's
freshwater fish
interesting.
though, the
Yeah,
freshwater fish. So
yeah.
like cod is really good. I like that
Uh-huh.
back home.
Love a good Friday night fish fry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Oh yeah.
one of the best. Yeah, I remember seeing a bunch of videos of the barbecues in Texas, and oh man, oh, dude, God, makes me hungry every time. Mouth starts watering. Gotta have it.
Yeah, I'm doing my rankings in my head of all the barbecue places I've been to in Texas because I've been to
Mm.
a couple of like the like what's supposed to be like the top 10 list in Texas, but yeah, I mean they're all really really good.
I went I went through this stretch where I just wasn't in the mood for barbecue anymore. I'm still I'm coming out the tail end of that right now though, and starting to get in the mood for it again. Did the same thing in
Hmm.
college with burgers. Like back in college, my freshman year, the closest I went to Whitewater, so a lot of our listeners are probably familiar with it. but I went to, it was called P Street at the time. It's right below the Esker Dining Hall. And I'd get a burger there at least 2 or 3 times a week, probably more. And ever since then, I've like never wanted a burger. But that started to change in the last couple months. Now I'm back on the burger train. I've been to Culver's, had their delicious butter burgers. Um, got to go to Cops in Milwaukee, had their burgers. Good. I think I still like Culver's better. But yeah, same thing with barbecue. So hopefully by the time I go to Texas, I'm gonna be back in the mood for it.
Yeah, Texas barbecue is tough to beat for sure. I haven't had too many other barbecue places in other states, but yeah, it's hard to beat Texas barbecue.
Yeah.
So
So
good.
yeah, nothing really new in my life, to be honest. All we, all I look forward to every week is bowling. We're in this Wednesday night bowling league with my fiance and our roommates here, and
What's that
it's
like?
a it's just a practice league, so it's nothing serious, but um, it's cool because I used to bowl growing up. Kind of stopped once I got to high school because in high school you have to choose between. It's during basketball season, so you kind of got to make that choice. And I was obviously going to
Yeah.
choose basketball, so kind of just stopped and hadn't bowled in a long time until right around COVID when we moved back to Wisconsin. Julia and I started to get back into it, brought out my old bowling ball and just started flinging that thing down the lane. It was a lot of fun. So ever since then, Julia and I have been getting back into it. We both got our own bowling balls, got all the good stuff decked out. And yeah, now we go to this league. We're not very good. Like none of our roommates our roommates are brand new bowlers. Julia's
Okay.
fairly new bowler. I'm pretty good, but I've been having a pretty rough stretch the last couple weeks. So
What's a rough
yeah,
stretch for Brennan?
honestly, it's been bad. Like normally, I started off this league averaging like 195, and ever since then, the last probably month, so the last four weeks of bowling, my average just keeps dropping. It's been rough. Haven't been able to get that average. But I would consider, we bowl 3 games a week. I would consider a good week if I got at least one 200 game, um, and the other two at least around the average. And for the last
Yeah.
like month, I can't even touch the average. So it's been a struggle.
I gotcha. Yeah, it was always
Still
fun
haven't.
going bowling with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, my whole family always did it. I remember we'd always go to the
Yeah.
Saturday morning youth bowling leagues. My brother, sister, and I. My dad grew up bowling. He wanted to be a professional bowler when he was growing up, actually. Um, yeah, I've always enjoyed it. But I can't even do that without getting injured. That's how that's how old
What?
and crippled I am. Yeah, dude. Um, right now, my finger's hurting. So when you're bowling, when you're bowling and you have the fingertip inserts in the ball, the last thing that comes out is your ring finger if you're right-handed, and my freaking finger, the knuckle, is just killing me. It's like I have arthritis or something. Can't even bowl without getting hurt.
Oh man.
It's a
My
shame.
finger hurts. My finger
Yeah, it's not a big injury, but still, it's like,
hurts.
man, once you get into your
You're not one
mid
you're
mid
not
20s, you just start losing it.
yeah. You're not one of those guys that doesn't have the finger in the hole and does that curving.
I have to be a two-handed bowler because um, when we started bowling again and I got a new ball, I think the dude, I won't say his name, but he's at a bowling alley in Janesville. I think the guy who drilled it and measured my hand, I think he did it wrong. And we went bowling for the first time after I got my new ball, and it was pushing on my thumb, and apparently it was pushing right on a nerve. And after bowling one game, my thumb went numb for like 3 months. Not even, not even joking.
Oh my goodness.
I thought for sure that like I was never gonna get feeling back in my thumb. It was
Yeah.
super scary. I was like, all right, this is great. Finally pick up an old hobby and immediately can't do it anymore and mess up my
Yeah.
thumb. But yeah, put a brace on it to try and just not move it, just hoping that the feeling would come back. And I was using my left
Yeah.
hand for everything. So at work, I got really good at using the mouse with my left hand. But it finally came back. And then after that, I was like, I am never bowling with my thumb in the bowling ball ever again because I just don't want to do it. Still sensitive to this
Yeah.
day. So, yeah,
Dang.
I'm a two-handed bowler now.
So what does that look like?
It's different. No, it looks pretty normal, honestly. A lot of
You granny?
youth.
We'll do a little granny.
Not really. A lot of the younger kids are actually doing it now too, and there's a lot of professionals who do it. One of the best, I'd say, actually the two best professional bowlers right now are two-handed. Jason Belmonte and Anthony Simonson, I believe is his name. They're both really good.
Okay.
Look them up on YouTube, but it's
Yeah.
pretty normal, but it is a lot harder on your body. Like you have to bend a lot more, I feel like, and there's a lot more pressure on your plant slide leg. So every week, not only is my finger hurting, my left leg is just like throbbing because it's sore from bowling. So yeah, it's not fun getting old, and also not fun tearing your ACL twice, meniscus 3 times, because that's just effed me up ever since.
Yeah, that was a struggle. Oh
Yeah.
man. That first ACL that I saw when you went down, oh man. Oh, that was tough.
Yeah,
That was
finally
tough.
get my time to shine in the the last couple minutes of the rivalry Parker Craig basketball game, and
Yep.
drove to the hoop,
Ah.
went to pass back out, and my left knee gave out. I still remember it. My leg felt like jello, and ever since then, it hasn't been the same. I've had, like I said, tore it again after that, and then I've torn my meniscus 3 times, all in the same knee. Now I basically don't have a meniscus, so it's just kind of bone on bone. Yeah. Went to the doctor, and they told me my knee is like the same as like a 60-year-old. Yeah.
You're old, man. You're
Good
old.
stuff. Good stuff.
What a conversation.
I know. It's great. What about you? What about you? You having any of these injury problems or no? Your body's still holding up.
It's still doing okay. I mean, like I have, I don't know. I mean, I had some nothing crazy like you knee problems, but like in college, I had some patellar tendonitis and a little. I don't even. I think it was. I don't know if it was a partially torn meniscus or inflamed meniscus or something like that. And then had some hamstring problems closer to the tail end of college, and I broke my hand.
Yeah.
That sucked. But no, I mean now not too much. I mean, I think just keeping this body nice and in shape now. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're
no,
a lucky one. Yeah.
yeah. Knock
All I
on
want to
wood.
do,
I've been doing all right.
yeah. All I want to do is go play basketball, and I can't. Just I straight up just can't, because I know something will go wrong. but it has gotten better since college. Like I haven't heard anything since college. But either way, I still can't do what I would like to do. Like I would like to be in like a men's basketball league. That would be super fun. I did play softball a little while. That's fine, but even even just the small sports like pickleball and bowling, like it's still just because of all those knee issues, it still causes so many problems. Like my left leg just doesn't work the way it should because my knee's so messed up. So it kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, and you're the guy that like is like 0 to 100. So if you're doing something, you're doing it all the way.
I know.
You're not
That's why yeah, that's why it's so hard. Like if I go to play basketball, just shoot some hoops and there's a group of people playing and they ask me to play and I have to say, nah, I can't. It's the worst. It's the freaking
Yeah.
worst.
How
But
many times has that happened?
a lot.
A
I
lot.
haven't gone I haven't gone in a while because right now summertime in Florida, it's way too hot to play basketball outside, but during the winter I'll go again cuz it's beautiful here. There's usually some I go to this neighborhood and there's usually some kids there. Um, I'll play if they look like really bad at basketball and I know I can get away with not really trying, then I'll be like, sure, yeah, I'll play. But anybody that's good, I'm like, I'm just gonna shoot some free throws over here.
Do some white man can't jump and start hustling the kids.
I should, yeah, because I can still shoot. I just
Oh yeah.
I can still shoot. I just can't play defense or go to the hoop very hard or jump very much. You know, I just don't want to do any of that. I did
Right, right.
have I did have a moment last year where I was like, I'm gonna train really hard to dunk a basketball because I've never been able to do it. I can touch the rim. I did dunk a volleyball in college, but I've never been able to dunk a basketball. I'm only 5'9", so give me a break. But I started doing all these like plyometrics in the gym, all these hopping drills and explosiveness drills, trying to build up that leg muscle. And I don't know, I just kind of gave up just because after I do that, if I went a little too hard, my knee would swell up. So it's just not meant to be, I
Yeah,
guess.
I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the knees are always tough.
yeah,
They're
for
always
real.
tough.
Yeah, but switching topics here. Earlier this week, you messaged me about Post Malone. When we were back home for the camping trip, you got to go see Post Malone in concert. So yeah, I wanted
I
to hear a little
did.
more about that. How'd it go?
It was a lot of fun. I think it was more fun because I did this trip for Gabe and Elliot, sister and brother, um, for their graduation gift / birthday gift for Elliot, and so I think it was really cool how excited they got for Post Malone more than it was me. But now the concert was really cool. Everything there was uber expensive. A
Of course.
t-shirt was like $50 for a t-shirt, and it
Oh
was like
my
$100
goodness.
for a hoodie. I may have gotten the hoodie.
Oh my god.
The concert was really cool. We ended up getting seats that were pretty close to uh, front of the stage. We didn't get the pit because that was way too expensive. Um, but no, it was a really cool concert and played a lot of really good songs. Kind of was all over the place from old songs to new songs, and played a couple new songs before the album came out, which came out today on
Hmm.
Friday. So, um, but no, he played for like almost 2 hours, I guess. Just a bunch of songs, and Really got the crowd into it. I mean, the whole place was packed. Like, I mean, I couldn't see the parking lot. It was so freaking packed.
Yeah.
And yeah, um, it was just a really cool atmosphere, really cool experience. But afterwards, we were trying to get back. I won't go into the R-rated thing that we saw, um, but we were trying to leave the parking lot, and we were stuck in the spot we were parked at for almost 2.5 hours. It was insane.
Yeah.
We couldn't leave the parking lot. There were so many people. So no, it was a
Where was it at again?
really cool time. It was in Alpine Valley in East
Oh yeah.
Troy.
Yeah. That's a pretty
Yeah.
cool
So
concert venue too.
yeah, Brennan and I went there for Def Leppard Kiss concert for a high school graduation gift. And it
Yep.
was that was a cool concert.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't like been to a ton of concerts. Like before that, I maybe saw Florida Georgia Line at the Rock County Fair.
yeah,
Other than
that's
that,
right.
that was like probably my first concert. And Kiss, all the stuff they do, they put on a pretty cool show. And I
Hmm.
remember we knew most of Def Leppard songs too, so it was pretty cool actually.
Yep.
But the venue is super unique and cool too.
Yeah, yeah, because it has like the seating underneath the overhang, but then it's got like this whole thing of like lawn seating on top of a hill. So like even those seats on I mean they're not really seats because you're on a hill, but on the grass
Mm-hmm.
seating. But um, even those seats are really, I mean, when we saw Def Leppard Kiss, we were in the lawn seating, and I felt like they were good seats. We were able to see everything.
Yeah, definitely. And it's
But
cool. It's cool too. I definitely think Post Malone is probably like one of the most popular artists right now, especially like if you're gonna go to a concert in Wisconsin and it's not a country concert. I feel like he's probably one of the top names for sure.
yeah, yeah,
I was gonna say I don't keep up with him as much anymore. Um, I remember when he first came out, I was a really big fan. I liked a lot of his initial music. I probably still like all of his new stuff. I haven't heard much of it because I just don't listen to music as often anymore. But yeah, I
yeah.
feel like
What
that'd
the
be
heck is that? What's the
yeah,
reason for that?
yeah. So let's get into this now. I was gonna ask you, how do you normally consume your music? Like,
Uh,
do you have like
yeah,
Apple Music and just kind of download songs like that? Okay, yeah. So
yeah.
I'm too cheap to pay for Apple Music. So what I do, I got the free version of Spotify, so I listen to all the ads. And
Yeah.
when you listen to music, Spotify creates your daily mix playlist, and so that's all I listen to. Whatever shows up on the daily mix. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it does have my kind of music though. It's able to figure out based on like if you like a song or something. It's able to kind of figure out what kind of music you like. So I enjoy it. But yeah, I don't really keep up with big album releases, things like that, the way I used to.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. That makes sense. I uh I mean I don't pay for my Apple Music. I use family members, but I mean I'm sure there's got to be a family member somewhere that has either Spotify or Apple Music, but
Oh, I
yeah, it's all
think
good.
yeah,
I get what you're coming from. I get it.
I think my dad and Corey both have it now. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, I listen to podcasts more often than I listen to music now. So when I do listen to music, it's either the daily mix playlist that they have on Spotify, or I listen to a lot of what am I thinking of? Musicals too. Kind of weird, but Bet you didn't think that, but yeah, I listen to a lot of musicals.
Like Hamilton. Listen to a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
Hamilton.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably say every word to almost every song.
Hey,
we, yeah,
there's nothing
Julia and
wrong
I
with
love
that.
Hamilton. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hamilton. I would never sing in front of anybody, but when I'm in the car alone on my own, dude, I'm blasting it and I'm belting it out. Good one is Dear Evan Hansen. Another good one, The Greatest Showman. A
Yep.
lot of people have seen
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hamilton. What else? I know there's another
High
one that
School
I'm missing.
Musical. We got a High School Musical.
Yeah, you got to throw that in there. Yeah. But yeah,
Absolutely.
that's how I listen to music nowadays.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, no, I think like on the free version of Spotify, like you've got to be able to hear some more um like more unique up and coming artists too, right? Like it's not all the today's hits or anything like that, right?
Yeah, I actually kind of avoid today's hits. I don't
Yeah.
that's why I'm like not in tune with anything that's happening right now cuz I don't listen to it, and all the artists that show up on my playlist are like super random. There's a few that I know now because I like all their
Mhm.
songs and I remember the names, but yeah, the average person would not know most of the people that are creating the songs I listen to, which I kind of like. I like it not being super
Mhm.
mainstream.
Yes.
There's
I'm with
a
you
lot of
there.
good stuff
Like
out there too.
there is. No, for sure. I didn't really get that until I came down to Texas. Like the only two like mainstream that I listen to now is probably Post Malone and Halsey are probably the two that I listen to as far as mainstream, but the rest are more I guess more like up and coming. There's some country in there too now and whatnot. Like my favorite band is the band Camino. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No. What
They're
kind of music do they
I
do?
don't even know. They're like alternative, but they do like kind of like uh electric stuff. It's really good. I'll send you some stuff. See if you
Yeah,
like it. But now they're my favorite. And they're coming out with a new album in August. I'm really excited for it.
gotcha. Ha- have you done a lot of listening to electronic EDM, electronic dance music?
Only if I'm partying.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really either, but I know there's like a huge EDM festival down here in Florida that everybody goes to and everybody talks about. Um, but yeah, if you're partying or just hanging out with people and want to have a good time, listen to some EDM. you'll be you'll be jamming. Another good recommendation. I can't remember if it's on Spotify or Pandora or what, but Big Booty Mixes. Have you heard of that?
Yes. That's all we
Big
listened
Booty
to this
Mixes.
past weekend.
Yes, dude. Oh man, if you haven't listened to it, put it on. Guaranteed to have a good time. It's the
Oh
best.
man.
That's my roommate Isaac. That's his go-to every time he's got the aux. We actually have in our apartment we have Alexa built in, and it's got speakers in our living room, so it's great. We'll just be
Yep.
like, "Hey Alexa, play Big Booty Mixes," and it's the best.
Yep, that's all we listened to in Austin, Texas was big booty mixes.
Oh
Oh
man,
man.
yeah. Other than that, let's jump over to movies. I just saw Oppenheimer and Barbie. Did you get to see either of them yet?
I just saw no, none of them actually cuz I I was trying to think of something smart to say of movies that I watched, but then I forgot what movie I watched last night to go to bed.
you were like Michael Scott. You're like, sometimes I start a sentence and I don't know where it's gonna go. I just hope to find
that
it.
yeah, that was 100% Michael Scott right there. But now
Yeah.
I wish I had some time to watch it, but with traveling to Austin and bachelor party weekend, no one wanted to watch Oppenheimer and Barbie. But I
Yeah.
tell you what, everyone that was there, that was a female in Austin, was wearing pink.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Here
It was
too.
crazy.
Yeah. Um, we ended up going to the movies, but I ended up seeing both of them this week actually. So not like opening weekend. Opening weekend
Yeah.
where we are, every single showing was booked up. So we couldn't get in if we tried, but we were near the movie theater and the amount of people dressed in pink for the Barbie movie was crazy.
Yeah.
Love
I
to see
even
it
saw
though.
some people. Yeah. I saw some Kens out there. Even
Oh,
some
really?
Kens were dressed up. Yeah. Pretty funny.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, a ton of people wearing pink. Yes, we went to Barbie last night actually, and so Julia got to dress up a little bit. She didn't go crazy with it, nothing over the top, but
Yeah.
she had fun with it. And then
That's good.
we won't give any spoilers, especially since you haven't seen it yet. I will say I feel like both movies were too long, but they were both good. I enjoyed both of them. Barbie was pretty funny. Um, Oppenheimer, and I guess the only other thing I'll say about Barbie, Margot Robbie, just a flawless human being. Just, oh man, just
It's
perfect.
flawless.
And then Oppenheimer was a good movie. It's 3 hours long, so it's pretty long. I did feel like I wasn't smart enough to keep up with everything, especially since I'm not a big history person, so I never paid attention in school. I knew generally what it was about. Obviously, he created the first atomic bomb, but um, it was a good movie. But a lot of the stuff kind of went over my head. But it was still really good. I liked the main guy. We talked about him last time, Cillian Murphy. He's a
Yeah.
really good actor.
Mm-hmm. I love him, especially in
Yeah,
Peaky Blinders. He's the best.
yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out. Everybody says it's a really good show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you thought both of them were really long? Like I knew Oppenheimer is 3 hours, and there's a lot of historical context with it,
Yeah,
but Barbie
yeah. It
is
it
long.
just had it just had moments where it dragged on too long. I think it felt it just like felt long when you're sitting there in the theater. So did Oppenheimer, but Oppenheimer it wasn't as bad. I knew ahead of time that it was going to be a long movie, so I feel like I was more prepared for it.
Yeah.
Barbie, I didn't look at how long the runtime was, and just during it, just kind of felt like it was dragging a little bit. But the longer I can look at Margot Robbie, the better. So,
True that. I can't deny that comment. I can't
yeah,
deny it.
yeah. So you have to let me know what you think when you end up seeing them. But I thought they were
Yeah,
both
I'm
pretty
gonna
good.
try to see him this weekend. I'm gonna try to see him this weekend.
Cool. Any other shows you were watching?
Um, no, no.
No.
I've been just kind of traveling around.
Yeah, you've been pretty busy. I just finished Quarterback on Netflix. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw the first episode and it was pretty good. So I need to
Yeah.
sit down and finish that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Follows Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. It's
Yep.
not super long. I think it's like 8 episodes or something like that. So that was pretty cool. I liked that one. I'm also watching The Bear. Have you watched that or heard of that one?
Yes, yes. I love that show. I love it.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
is.
So,
It is one of my favorites.
okay, good. So you're finished. You're all caught up with where it is now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on season 2, episode 5 or something like that. So I got a few more and then I'll
Okay.
be caught up.
Yeah.
But I will say the end of season 1, the last 2 episodes of season 1 are phenomenal. I loved them. I had to show Julia, even though Julia wasn't watching. I was like, dude, you got to watch this episode. But season 2 is definitely off to a super slow start for me. But I'm assuming, and I've
What?
heard, yeah, the first 5 episodes, not a whole lot is happening. I don't really want to spoil it because I know it's pretty popular right now and a lot of people
Yeah.
are watching it.
Yeah.
So I won't say too much, but I've heard it gets better at the end too. But yeah, the
Yeah.
last 2 of the first season were awesome. Man, I enjoyed them.
Have you gotten to the family episode yet? The hour long in season 2? Christmas
Nope.
episode?
That's
Okay.
the next one. That's the next one I'm watching.
Yeah, I knew it was like 5 or 6. I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
So
I think it is 5, I believe.
I think I think the bear. I mean, I'm all in on the bear. I watched it when it first came out because I really liked the main character in it because I watched him in Shameless, and I really liked that
Okay.
show. But I feel like the bear is a show for someone that. So I feel like it's a show for people. You either get comfortable or uncomfortable watching it. You get
Yeah.
comfortable watching it if you've understood or you've kind of seen parts of that before of the chaos, whether you've
Yeah.
worked it, lived it, whatever, or you get uncomfortable because you've never seen it before, and this is kind of like opening the curtains up on the background of things, not just in a restaurant place but just in life in general. And it's like, oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff going on. And how they
Yeah.
like how the camera goes, especially I think it's the second to last episode of season 1 where it's the
Yes.
chaos in the kitchen.
Just a
Yeah,
bad day.
like
Yeah, the recap of, or the explanation of the episode is a bad day in the kitchen.
yes. Yes. And it's just like, I just love it so much because of how much chaos there is, but like they end up, figuring out and working through it and moving forward with things, but also, kind of like as a family. And, you get to see the background of the reasons behind things and how things happened in the past and what's made them
Hmm.
now. But now, I mean, overall, fantastic show. I love watching The Bear.
Yeah. So it's about this guy. He's a really good chef and he takes over his brother's restaurant. So that's the gist of it for people who don't know. But yeah, it
Yeah.
is chaotic and super stressful. And um, I listened to a podcast and he had on Dave Chang. I didn't listen to it because I didn't want any spoilers, but he's a world famous chef and he said it's the closest representation of what it's like actually working in a kitchen. So it's stressful, chaotic, and certain people definitely won't be comfortable watching it, but if you can get into it,
Yeah.
it's a good show.
Yeah. I can see there, like, there's been some people that I've like told people about, like, go watch The Bear, and like they've come back to me and they're like, whoa, this is too much, man. It's so stressful. It's like,
It
and it is,
definitely
you
is.
know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the closest thing it reminds me of was Uncut Gems. Did you watch that movie with Adam Sandler?
No.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
No, I have not. I have not seen that. I've been wanting to see it though.
So, I feel like it's even more chaotic than The Bear. It was like uncomfortable how chaotic and the music, just the way they do the movie. We were also in a movie theater and it was super loud, but just the way everything happens in that movie is just way too much. Julia, I think she no, I don't think she walked out, but she wanted to. She was like on the verge of tears because she was freaking out like how much she wanted to just get out of the theater. But some people really, really liked it. So it depends on who you are. It even got me. It was like too stressful and chaotic for me, but um, it's definitely worse than The Bear. So if you can handle The Bear, you can probably handle Uncut Gems. But
Yeah. And I feel like I've heard that too with like the reviews when it first came out, where it was like either people really hated it or they really
yep,
loved it.
yep,
There was like no in between.
exactly, yeah. And I actually kind of feel like I was in between because I hated how chaotic it was, and it made me super anxious, and I just didn't like it. How they're just constantly yelling, like a lot how the
Yeah.
beginning of The Bear is. It's constant yelling, but I did like the story, and like, he's this dude who's gambling on sports and just yeah, I don't know. I liked what he was doing. I thought that was entertaining, but everything else about it was made it a tough watch.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, I really enjoy The Bear. I really like
Yeah,
it.
you'll have to
It's a
check
good
out
one.
Uncut Gems too. I just want to see how you feel about it. It's
Yeah.
definitely a
It's
polarizing movie.
it's got to be on some sort of stream. Let's
Yeah,
see.
probably is somewhere. But yeah, while you're looking for that, I have one more entertainment related question for you. Do
Yeah.
you watch and keep up with all of the MCU shows?
Normally I do. I haven't kept up with Secret Invasion. I watched the first episode, and I know the last episode of the season just came out maybe last week, this week. Anyways, um, but I've heard it really flopped
Yeah.
from what I've seen and heard, and that's not good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think the first episode was that bad because it was setting everything up, but if it really, because there's only six episodes of the season, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but like, I'm curious to know if it was really that bad.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm going to let Molly out. She's barking.
No, you're good.
You're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. So, no, I have not watched it, but I did see that. I saw that the season finale of Secret Invasion was the worst rated show, I think, of any of the MCU projects. And like
Mm-hmm.
Rotten Tomatoes, I think it was like 11% or 13%. So it was like
Yeah,
really bad.
yeah, 13. Yeah,
Yeah. Um,
I,
so I wanted to see what you
I,
thought of it if you had watched it or not.
yeah. Normally, I'm on top of them pretty good, but yeah, with crazy schedule lately, I just haven't been on top of it. But I mean, all of the MCU like Disney Plus series have been pretty good, and like even the first few that came out were better than the movies that have come out recently. So I was really I, I, I was really disappointed about hearing how bad of a flop
Mm-hmm.
that was because Samuel L. Jackson is the main character in it. You got Amelia Clark in it,
My
coming from
girl,
Game of
Amelia
Thrones.
Clark.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
love her. And she was a big part of the show, or supposed to be. So, yeah, I'm curious to know what happened. So, I guess
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Yeah, I know. I've seen WandaVision, but that's it for the MCU shows on Disney Plus. Everything that happened after Endgame. I enjoyed WandaVision, but I haven't wanted to watch any of them. I feel like there's three types of people when it comes to Marvel. One, people that just don't care at all. Two, the people that um, the people that watched most of the movies, maybe not all of them, and they watched until Endgame and then stopped, which is me. I just completely stopped caring after Endgame. And then 3, there's the hardcore fans who have continued to watch all the shows and everything. So I'm definitely in that second category. I watched most of them when they came out. I ended up doing a full rewatch later, so I have seen all of them up until Endgame. And then for me, the MCU is just done after Endgame. I just don't care about any of these new characters. I don't care about the people that are filling in for the older characters, like the new Captain America or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know where I'm going. And then I also heard that like Amelia Clark's character ends up being just like this super powerful character, and I'm just like, I don't want to spoil it for people, but I'm just kind of out altogether.
Oh man. See, I mean, I'm not like a super fan, but like I feel like I like to know what's going on and what's as the stories keep going on and on. Like I like to be on top of it, so I continue to watch, and I have faith that it's going to be good because
Yeah.
I have faith in the Kang Dynasty and the next Avengers movies that are coming out. I don't understand the connection of how everything's going to get together, but I have a general gist, so I have faith.
Yeah.
But man, that sucks. That I mean, you were off of Marvel like ever since Ant-Man came out. Like you were like, "Nah, I'm done. See ya."
No.
That was even before. That was even before Infinity War and Endgame. So
Yeah. I I enjoyed Ant-Man. Take that back. But I remember I kind of wavered in between every once in a while. I didn't like the new Spider-Man movies, but enjoy I generally enjoyed all of it up until Endgame. I thought Endgame was an incredible movie, and to me
yeah,
it was just like the perfect way to end it. And I just haven't wanted I don't know, just haven't really wanted to keep up with anything after. So, but I was listening to, or I just saw a snippet of Joe Rogan's podcast. He had on Robert Downey Jr. and he's like, Joe Rogan was
mm-hmm.
saying, "So you think you're ever going to come back as Iron Man?" And
Mm-hmm.
did you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. is basically like, "Well, no," but and Joe Rogan's whole thing is, "Well, there's all these different universes and you can time travel. I guarantee you'll come back eventually and everybody will love it." And he's right. Like if Robert Downey Jr. comes
yeah.
back, I'll probably watch it. I'm attached to those original characters, but not so much any of the new ones.
I get it. I mean, I also get to that. Like those actors were doing it for 10 years and they want a little break from the character and not get consumed by that for
Yeah.
other roles. So I get Robert Downey Jr., I get Chris Evans. So I
Yeah.
get all that stuff.
But yeah, I completely understand it from their perspective. They just want some of them, that's like all they're ever known for, and then others
Yeah.
they're able to kind of break out of it. But I get it from an actor's perspective, and then as a viewer, I'm just super fatigued with all the superhero stuff. But who knows? Maybe like 10, 15 years down the road, an old Robert Downey Jr., they'll probably have AI recreate him at that point. He'll come back and save the day.
Right, right,
But
right.
until then, I'm out. Peace, Marvel. I'm done.
The Peace Marvel.
I'm done with DC too. I won't be watching any of that stuff either.
Oh, you will be. You will be
Maybe,
when
yeah,
James Gunn's
maybe.
starting up.
We'll
Yeah, you will
see. We'll
be.
see. Yeah, we'll see.
You will be.
Yeah, we went pretty long on the entertainment portion of this podcast, but I think it was all pretty
We
good stuff.
did. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just giving you some basic knowledge on the entertainment center now.
Yeah, this is where you come. This is where you get all your news. This is where you come for all the advice. We're the best critics in the world, actually, I think. So.
Oh, 100%. The exception of Brennan.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No one wants to hear
Yeah.
your MCU rant.
I feel like there's going to be a lot more people out there that are like me than like you.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Gus, what's up?
Hi.
You're on the
Are you done with work?
you're on the pod.
I'm on the pod.
You're on the pod.
What up, bro?
You guys are already recording?
Brennan said, "What up, bro?"
Hi, Brennan.
Hello.
Third oldest, bro.
What do you need?
I was just calling to ask what's your favorite Posty songs off this album, but it can wait, I guess.
My favorite is "Enough Is Enough."
Well, I was gonna call and ask for top three, but I guess one suffices, I guess.
That's the standout one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What about you?
Top three, Enough Is Enough, not in any order.
Okay.
Enough Is Enough. What's it called? Laugh It Off, the very last one, and it's like the third one. I can't think of it.
Chemical?
No, the one that I was talking about, and I was like, oh, this one's gonna be really good. Dang it, why can't I think of it? It's a longer one. Now I feel like crap because I can't think of it. It's Something Real. That's what it is.
Something Real. Got it. Yeah, that's a good one.
It didn't live up to the hype that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was going to start off with that line. But it was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll leave you be so you can get back to the potting.
Love you, bro.
Bye, Brad. Love ya.
Shut up.
He said, "Shut up."
That's not like Brennan. See ya.
See ya. Funny guy.
Funny guy. Okay, so then want to jump into 20 questions?
You can.
All right, I have one. It's
You
gonna
have
be a
one?
weird one. Yep. Did you think of one yet?
No.
All right. Well, let's just go for it.
Okay. So I'm going to ask questions first.
Yep. So we're playing 20 questions again. It's gonna be a person. It's not gonna be a place or a thing. So 20 questions. Let's go.
Should I ask if it's Haley Steinfeld again? Question one. I'm just kidding. Unless it is, and then
No.
I win.
No.
No, that's not a question. It doesn't count.
Off to a hot start.
I know. Is it a celebrity?
No.
Okay. Is it a guy?
Yes.
Does he play sports?
Yes.
Does he play a sport?
Well, yes, but I will give you a little hint. He plays multiple sports.
Okay. uh, Professional?
No.
Do I know him?
Yes.
Okay.
This one's a little different. Gotta think a little outside the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, a little bit. Um, is he from Wisconsin?
No.
Um, plays two sports. Is not a professional.
He plays more than two sports. He can play
Oh, he plays.
He can play a lot of sports.
Is he a freaking kid?
No. And we can do one hint for sure, potentially two if we're struggling towards the end. So, do you want your first hint at
No.
right now
At
or
10. No, at
okay.
10. At
So
10.
you got two more.
Is the guy fictional?
Yes.
Knew it.
That was going to be my hint, so dang.
Great. Yes.
I'll have to think of something else.
As that was the hint the last episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a celebrity. Is fake. Plays lots of sports. And is not a professional. Is he in a TV show?
Technically, yes, they're older, but yeah. That was 10, so now I need to think of a hint for you.
Yeah. I'm lost. Older shows.
Yep. I'll give you a hint. It's also been in a movie. Fairly recent. I can't tell you how recent, but definitely within the last 5 years for sure.
You said he's played multiple sports.
Yep.
So he played different sports from because he was different characters.
No. Same character.
He was the same character in
And he's-
every cameo he made.
Correct. And you gotta remember it's fictional. It's not like a real
Right.
person either.
Right. I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of like a fictional character that has made the rounds as the same freaking person or same character. Can I phone a friend? This is some bullshit.
It's probably not gonna help.
Oh, I can't ask that question because it's not a yes or no. I was gonna ask what year was the last thing he was in. That's not a yes or no. Is he? Fuck, I don't know. Is he over the age of 40?
No.
Is the TV shows and movies the character was in on a streaming platform.
Yeah. The shows are old, so the movie that it's been in is. No idea about the shows because they're old. Want one more hint?
Not yet. Comic book character.
Has been in comic books, yes. But not necessarily a superhero.
He's been in comic books, but is not necessarily a superhero.
Yeah.
All right, hint.
This character is also in video games.
Video games. Like PlayStation and Xbox.
More than just Xbox, PlayStation. It's pretty much all consoles.
Like, is it even a video game that I played?
I feel like most people have played this type of video game, yes.
Oh, this is stupid. Oh, oh my gosh.
Do you have an idea?
No, well, now I do. See, now I'm thinking like in the Mario world, but it wouldn't make any sense because Mario was not in the PlayStation nor Xbox. Is that correct? Because that's not a question on here, though. That's not a question because they weren't. They're all Nintendo. That's the answer.
No, there's been Mario games on every type of console.
No, there has not. You're lying.
All right, well, maybe then. I don't know, but it's on a lot of different consoles. That'd be weird unless there's like a lot of photoshopped games on here.
Is it Mario?
No.
Fuck.
One last question.
Should have said. I might go over 2. I want to go over 2. You gotta give me another hint.
You're in the right realm.
Yeah. But it's like, do I go Luigi? Or is that too stupid? And I have to go Toad or Yoshi or is it the right realm Zelda? Like, I don't know.
It's in
There's too
it's
many
in the
characters.
main category. It's in the main category of Mario characters.
Or do I do the antagonist? Do I say Browser or Bowser? Whatever his
Browser.
name is. See, I put myself in a very difficult situation with this one question that I have left. So now I don't know, and I'm second guessing myself, and I'm trying to go with my gut, but I don't know where my gut is. Now I'm going with my chest. That's like, I got to go with Mario, but I already asked Mario, so it's not Mario. So my chest is out. I'm going with my brain, and you can hear what my brain is saying right now because that's all I'm saying is just rambled up garbage. Is it Luigi? Of course
It
not.
is.
No, it's not. Hey! Yeah! Woo-hoo!
We got there.
All right.
Congratulations.
I went with my gut.
Yeah, Luigi's
One
the character I use every time I play anything Mario related. So
So tell me, what PlayStation game were they on? Because I'm gonna say
I don't
that's
know,
some
bro.
baloney.
It says right here it might be photoshopped, but I don't know. Did any of the Super Mario games get released on PlayStation, or any of the like
No,
Mario sports games?
nope.
Well, maybe
Because
it's
it's all
photoshopped.
Nintendo. It's all Nintendo, bro. Yo yo.
Yeah.
That's okay. I got it.
Some of these look pretty
If I
bootlegged.
if I di- if I didn't get it, we'd have to fight.
Oh yeah. I was trying to get you down that direction
yeah.
with fictional character and plays many sports. Does play many sports. Play a lot of sports
Yeah,
with
that
Mario and
was.
Luigi. But yeah, it was a
Yeah, I
tough
was
one.
about to say. I was like, is this freaking Otani? Like, what the heck is? That's where my mind was going first when you said that. I'm like, and then I asked if he was professional, and you're like, no, and then I was, okay, back to square one.
All right, now you
Okay.
got to think of one.
Yeah, I had one, and then I forgot. Um, okay. Yeah, I've got one.
All right. Is your person a male?
Yeah.
Is your person a real person?
Define real person.
Like, not a character.
Yeah.
So they are a real person.
Yeah.
Okay. Is your person, your male person, an actor?
Yeah.
Let's see. Is your male person an actor in superhero movies?
No.
Is the person known for a TV show?
Was. Yep.
Is this person also in movies?
Yes.
Is this person known for playing a character that played a sport?
Yeah. For confusion, we'll just say no.
Okay. Is this actor above the age of 50?
Yes.
Is the actor also a musician like last week?
um, not like last week. No.
Okay. Has this actor won an Oscar? Keep asking questions you have to look up.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, that's 10. I need my hint. I actually do have an idea, by the way, but I'm not going to waste
Okay.
it yet.
Not yet. Hint I'm gonna give is he won Oscar in the 90s.
Okay. Is he still a relevant actor today?
No.
Has he been in? Not okay. Dang. Well, there goes that. He's not a relevant actor today. Did he stop acting recently?
Defined recently.
Like the last 10 years?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no, sorry. No. I'm just going to say no.
Okay.
That's a tough question. It's borderline on that 10.
Was the actor an action movie star?
No.
Dang, I keep getting these hunches and it's always wrong. I have an idea in my head and then it's always no. This person known for comedy?
Yes.
Have we talked about this person on the podcast at all?
No.
All right. I think I need my second hint. I'm at a loss.
Yeah, so he passed away in 2014.
Man. That's right on the edge of the 10 years. I get that now.
Yeah.
2014. That's a good question to ask. Is the person alive or not?
Yeah.
Passed away in 2014. Known for comedies. Is this person good friends with Adam Sandler?
No.
Oh, gotcha. I was thinking of that guy. What was that guy's name? Farley.
Oh, Chris Farley.
Chris Farley, yeah. That's what I was
he
thinking.
did not pass away in 2014. He passed away in, I believe, the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Why can't I think of any actors who passed away? Have we watched a movie of his together?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna piss me off if I don't get it.
Had to have.
Yeah. Damn, I'm at a loss. I have like no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I need another hint. Or I'm gonna have to take the L.
I'll give you a hint after your 20th question.
I can't even think of 3 more questions. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea where to go.
I'm trying to think of something that's not obvious. I forgot this. So yes, we definitely have watched a movie with him, and it was definitely in a van ride together for baseball tournaments.
Okay. Is it Robin Williams? Let's go.
I only had to give you 3 hints.
I needed 3 hints, but I was totally at a loss. I could not think of any actors who are in comedies. But now, yeah, it makes total sense now.
I know. I was trying to think of something that wasn't
God.
obvious.
Yeah, it was tough because he's definitely not one that I think of for some reason. But yeah, we watched. I know we've seen RV quite a few times, and we've watched stupid ass Popeye.
It's such a good movie. I
Oh
love
God,
Popeye.
that was a good one. I was stumped though for a while.
Yeah, you didn't win. I won. You quit.
I feel like we both needed a bunch of hints, but
Yeah,
that's all right. Play along with us, everybody. See if you guys can guess it.
that's right.
We are both victorious. We both ended up winning. If you guys like that, let us know. We can keep doing 20 questions. Otherwise, if you have any other fun segment ideas, let us know. We'll keep thinking. But yeah, everybody, thank you very much for listening. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and make sure to follow us on Instagram. We're posting a lot of stuff on there, some pictures from our camping trip, some funny reels. So head on over, follow us there, and keep up with us, interact with us, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, see you later, Wyatt.
See you, Mountain Faces.
Take it easy, Mountain Face.